What do you call a hot dog on wheels? Fast food. Legends Entertainment Company. Gotta get my voice acting chops up. Oh, you know what? I probably should up the cycles on this. There. I think I meant to update that and didn't. Are you sure, Demon Xanth, that you have the metal for this wager? Yes, Demon Earth. My will is made of iron. Save your foolish puns for the mundanes, Demon. Are we agreed on the terms? Yes, we shall bring 2 mundanes into Xanth to compete for the prize. If your mundane wins, then I will yield to you in this matter. If my mundane attains the prize, however, then I will claim victory and you must pay the price. Are the companions ready? They have their instructions. Grundy Gollum will advise the mundanes that they must choose a native of Xanth to assist them in their quest for the prize. Tell me about the mundanes. One is a boy named Doug, the other is a girl named Kim. Each will be lured into Xanth on a different pretext. Once they have arrived, the contest will begin. Enough talking then. Let the game begin. Yeah. How's the game volume? It's a little bit loud. How did I know Dragon Jim was going to say it was a bit loud? It's got rockin' music though, so I want it to be up there a little bit. Alright. Is that better? Oh yeah, bobbits. I play with these cycles. Does it get any smoother the higher I go? Oh, okay. I go too high, it gets bad. Got it. Laura Dunn, Kim Hunter, Pamela Milton, David Beatty, Phil Hunter, and Moxie Cat. So that, I guess there's voiceovers then for some of it. I don't, like I said, I don't remember. It's been a long time. And I'm not sure 100% if I have the CD-ROM version of this or not. I believe I do. In case you didn't figure it out, I am one of the mundanes. Alright. You're sitting at your desk, watching the gathering storm through your window. Oh, I can open the window? Despite your best efforts, you can't get the window to budge. Okay, I can't open the window. Read the envelope. P. Frank, 129, you know what? Delivered to Doug Smith, 394 Northampton Boulevard in Calais, Virginia. I don't know if I'm going to need this information, but just in case. Well, this is coming from Calais, Virginia to Calais, Virginia. Okay. I think it's a courier is going to be bringing it to me. Doug Smith. 94. Oops, that's the wrong button. Northampton Boulevard. You never know what bit of information is going to be pertinent in this style of game. 39400. So different zip codes. Alright. Can I take the envelope? I've taken the envelope from the desk. I've opened it. You carefully open the envelope and a letter and a bracelet fall out into your hands. Okay, so the envelope is still there. Bracelet. The cheap silver bracelet is engraved I Heart P. Is that going to be I Love Puns? Read the letter. Doug, my parents have grounded me indefinitely for staying out too late with you last night. You really could have kept better track of time. It's not like we did anything to make it worth the punishment, is it? In case you haven't figured it out yet, I'm breaking up with you. See you around. Pia. Oh no, it's a Dear Doug letter. It was a bracelet that we had a whatever bracelet? Alright. Ooh, 5 points. Oh, okay. It's that kind of adventure game where we're going to have points. It's a pencil holder with a bunch of pens and pencils in it. Did you see that thunder? I didn't hear it, but I saw it. There are a bunch of pencils and pens. You're proud of your massive collection. Screen. Computer screen is a dark rectangle of glass. Touch. Touch. You touch the computer screen and put a fingertip print on it. Oh boy. Oh boy. I remember computers like this. Well, I saw a flash of lightning. But don't get pedantic with me. The game's going to get pedantic with me plenty. Alright. Ed. 383. 5283. Pia! Who broke it up with me? 385. 8377. And Weather. Carl Weathers? How nice of him. 936 8267. Okay. You take the post-it from the personal computer. You hear the quiet ringing of the phone from the kitchen. I do. Too dark to make out much in this room. You hear the quiet ringing of the phone from the kitchen. You push the switch and the room becomes brightly lit. Kitchen. Go to the kitchen. You recognize the faint odor of a powerful kitchen cleaning agent. The telephone rings. Answer the phone. Hey, Doug, it's Ed. How's it going? Hi, Edsel. Ah, I see. I'm expecting a very important call. Okay. Let's go with who are you and what do you want? I can tell you're not in a very good mood today, pal. Maybe I shouldn't have called. Let's see, you're right. Sorry, what's on your mind? In a particularly awful mood right now. Can we talk later? What did you say your name was again? You know what? I'm in a particularly awful mood right now. I just got broke up with. Okay, Doug, I'll call you back later. Freezer is jammed or frozen shut. The icebox? That's a weird thing to call that. Okay. What? Oh. Why do I have a heart? You detect the vaguest scent of chocolate from within the unopened box. Ah. I can eat it or smell it, huh? But I can't. Oh no, I could take it. Let's see. Heart? Let it rot. P is not worth the time or effort. Ooh. Spicy. Sandwich? It smells remarkably like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You take the sandwich from the icebox. What else we got in here? Mustard? Alright. You snag the yellow bottle from the icebox. Okay, let's close the icebox. A tea bag? What kind of tea bag? It smells surprisingly like a tea bag. What? Okay. Tea bags don't smell like tea bags. Tea bags smell like whatever kind of tea is in the bag. Cool, look at. It's an ordinary tea bag. All right, cool, thanks. Dishes, can I open this window? Despite your best efforts, can't get the window to open. All right. All right. So I can't answer the phone again. Can I talk to? Oh, I see. I have to pick up the phone first. Hi, Doug. It's Ed. How's it going? All right, so I just immediately called him, huh? Okay. Things are going pretty well. I've been fooling around with this new computer game. I know how much you hate them, and I was thinking of making you a bet about this one. Hey. Doug hates computer games? Okay. What kind of bet would you have in mind? Oh, no betting, my parents said. Can I think about it for a couple of days? All right. What kind of bet do you have in mind, Ed? This computer game is different, Doug. I'm willing to bet that once you start playing it, you'll really enjoy it. I can see where this is headed, and I'm not interested. What's the game about? So what's the catch? What if I don't like this silly game? Here's the deal. If you like this game, you'll let me go out on a date with your girlfriend, Pia. If you don't like it, you can have my motorcycle. What do you think? What if Pia doesn't want to go out on a date with you? That's a technicality that we'll deal with it at the appropriate time. Pay it no mind. Okay, what's the game about? It's hard to explain, but you become an adventurer in a magical world called Xanth, and you're accompanied by cool people from there. Your brother's tiresome. I have more important things to head to? No. Alright, I accept the dare. I already feel your bike within my grasp. Smart boy, Doug. I'll send the package to you by courier as soon as I hang up. Bye! You replace the handset on the telephone and await delivery of the package from Edsel. Look at the towel. The hand towel has seen so much use that it is filthier than anything in this room. You don't know where it has been. Sink? Smell the sink. Let's clean the sink. Looks like somebody else has already done a good job of that. I'm going to eat the sandwich. You quickly devour the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It was delicious. Cool. Small room adjoins the bedroom and kitchen. Is that a painting of Sergei Prokofiev? I don't know, is it? Picks a composer at work at the piano. Could it be Keith Jarrett? Well, make up your mind. Is it Sergei Prokofiev or Keith Jarrett? I've heard of Prokofiev. I've never heard of Jarrett. Franz Liszt? Timothy Leary? Robert Schumann? The painting depicts a composer at work at the piano. Could it be Gian Carlo Menotti? You hear the doorbell sound. Open the door. A package. You open the front door and immediately feel the force of the storm building outside. Take the package. Close the door. Taking more of your strength than you'd guessed, you force the front door closed. What's the package say? It's a package addressed to you from your friend Edsel. It is wrapped in brown paper. Open the package. You find a game box entitled Companions of Xanth. And I still have the paper, huh? Let's flatten it. You flatten out the crumpled brown paper into a large rectangular sheet. It's a colorful game package that is closed and sealed with plastic. It is entitled Companions of Xanth. You find a game manual, a diskette, a warranty card, a red book, and a pair of 3D glasses. Where are the glasses? You slide the way cool shades on and everything looks green and red. I probably didn't want to put those on yet. Tome, plastic. It's a crumpled ball of plastic wrap. It's kind of shiny. Crumple it. Crumpling the plastic wrap produces sounds that is somewhat enjoyable. Ooh, a diskette. You take the diskette from the game box. I wanted to look at it, not take it. The diskette is a flattened square with some shiny stuff on it. But I can't read it, huh? Okay. Take the card. Don't I not already have it? You take the warranty card from the game box. It's the most important thing in your game package. If you don't send it in, you'll never get all the wonderful support available from the game company. Hint, hint. You dutifully fill out the all-important warranty card. Mail that puppy. Gonna need some postage and a mailbox to properly post this thing. Darn. Hey, you already filled out the warranty card. Trying to slip me up, are you? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Take the manual. It's the instructions manual for the game, along with a bunch of generally useless stuff as a number. 1-800... Nope, that's a 2. 1-800... 658... 8891. I wonder if that's actually a valid number anymore. Okay. Read the tome. You open the weighty compendium of Xanth. About what subject area do you wish to inquire? Ooh. Okay, so I think this is like an actual compendium of Xanth, so that you don't have to have already an encyclopedic knowledge of the stuff. Asparagus spears. These naturally occurring weapons are among the longest and strongest in all of Xanth, an unusual trait for the product of a vegetable. Blind dates. These rectangular dark fruits grow on palm trees and cause temporary blindness when eaten. Blue agony moss. This rare moss grows only in damp underground caverns. It is blue in color and is extremely caustic, eating through nearly anything it touches. Bluegrass. The #1 contributing factor to depression and mental illness in Xanth. Anyone touching the terrible leaves of the grass become immediately and permanently deranged. Cherry bomb tree. Cherry bomb trees produce small red cherry-shaped fruit that, when thrown, produce minor explosions. The youth of Xanth amuse themselves frequently with this indigenous pyrotechnic plant. Oh yeah, more plants. More plants? More plants. Okay. I don't think I'm going to read through all of these. I'm going to read the Stinging Barber Bush, because I suspect this is a no longer valid statement. The huge vicious bush smiles as it stings its hapless victims. The poison from one stinger is enough to rob the victim's mind of any thought. A second sting is almost always fatal. That is to say, I think that describes, I'm assuming, Piers Anthony's view of Barber Bush. Any of these other things, Cobra Vine, is that going to make a wonderful lady pop out and yell at you? Nope, the vicious hooded vine lies in wait for passerbys to approach it. It strikes at any moment in its general vicinity. The thorns of the vine are particularly sharp. Shoe fly grass. I mean, I'm assuming that all of that information is probably pertinent. Bum steer. These four-legged beasts with massive hooves and horns are renowned for giving bad advice to inquisitors. They also beg for smokes from passerbys. Centaurs. Chocolate moose. Computer. This is important. The most evil machine in Xanth, Computer, was created by the muses of Parnassus to help in recording reality. The muses erred in their design, and the machine became malevolent, securing itself within an air-conditioned cave. Computer can revise reality to its liking and should therefore be avoided at all costs. I feel like that's going to be particularly important to this game. Oh, demons. Let's read about them. Demons can assume any form they please, but must be solid for at least 90% of the time. Demons have hoofed hind feet, a long barbed tail, and a fiery red eyes. Okay. Golden Fleas. Stanley Steamer. The renowned Gap Dragon, who was transformed by Princess Ivy into her playmate. Stanley is mated to Stacy, the admirable female steamer. Steamer being a type of dragon, by the way. Both dragons should be admired from a distance. Do they have a section on dragons and I skipped over it? No, they don't appear to have a... That's interesting. Ooh, magical items, adult conspiracy. This conspiracy censors all information concerning the bringing of storks from the minds of children, of Xanth children. After the age of consent, a child is inducted into the conspiracy. Lemon herring pie. Ooh, the opposite sex. Let's see. This term and its definition have been completely censored by the adult conspiracy. So, Doug is not of age. Got it. Panties. Let's see. These garments are the object of much confusion and speculation within Xanth. Boys younger than the age of consent are not even permitted to speculate. Older males are consumed with curiosity as to their color. Right. I do remember that. Alright, famous people. Shea Centaur. Cult of Chiron and Shex Centaur has wings like his parents, but does not possess the power to fly. He is, however, able to make things in his immediate vicinity lighter. Good magician. Oh, Grundy Gollum, I think he's going to be important. Jonathan the Zombie Master. King Rugna. Yep. Demoness mentioned. Nada Naga. A Naga princess with a talent to change from her normal Naga form into human form was unfortunately betrothed to Prince Dolph by the good magician Humphrey. Since Dolph is 5 years younger than her, she cannot love him. Interesting. 5 years younger, and that makes a difference, huh? I think it's actually more that since he's 5 years younger than her, and she herself is barely over the age of consent. I don't remember specifically what the age of consent is. Let's see, did it say in here? Is that an option? No. Let's see. Famous places. The Earth. Also one of the 5 forbidden regions. Earth is an unstable terrain, constantly quaking beneath your feet. The lava flows of the region of fire are visible from within Earth, and this area is typified by rock plants and sturdy plants of many varieties. Yep, the Isle of Yew. Caused a big issue. The Isle of Yew is a legendary island where a sleeping princess was supposed to wait. A monument marking the place of the princess was stolen. On one shore of the isle is a monument to King Trent, marking the point of his landing. The monument is guarded by an Argus, Catopopus, and a Harpy. The 3 monsters are granted eternal life as long as they guard the monument. Looking through the peephole of a hypnogourd, the viewer involuntarily becomes trapped in the world of the gourd until someone covers the hole. While the body lies helplessly staring into the vegetable, the viewer's soul wanders within it. I see. Okay. I think I'm done with this for now. But we have a compendium, actually. Let's read the tome while we've got our 3D glasses on and see if that makes a difference. No, okay. Okay, what about reading the manual? Oop. No, okay. Open the mustard. You unscrew the small cap and open the mustard jar. That's not a jar. Close the mustard jar. Okay. Do-do-do. So far, nothing is different. How do I get back to... You're sitting at your desk, watching the gathering storm through your window. Put the diskette in the floppy drive. You carefully slide the diskette in the floppy drive. Do I have to close the floppy drive? Let us power on the computer. You flip the power switch and the computer screen lights up. 9 points. The computer screen is displaying a small male figure. A strange male figure studies you expectantly. Hi, I'm Grundy Gollum. Welcome to the game. It's my job to answer any questions you may have about Xanth, the game, or your potential companions. What did you say your name was again? Grundy Gollum. I'm your host and advisor until, of course, you've selected a companion of your own. I'm sort of a temporary companion until then. What's so hot about the game? Most people would find this game enjoyable because you get to explore a magical world filled with interesting people, places, and things. Are you at all interested in pursuing this game, Doug? How'd you know my name was Doug? Magic, Doug. You'll find things aren't exactly as you'd expect in Xanth. I'm standing on the periphery of Xanth to talk to you right now. So will you play? Yeah, I guess tell me about the game. What can I tell you about the game rules, the world of Xanth, or your potential companions? Tell me the rules, you fool. You'll pick one of 4 companions from the land of Xanth to guide you through its hazards. Each one will try their hardest to assist you in your quest for a prize. Little is known about the prize. Once you've acquired it, you've won the game. Do you understand the rules so far? Yeah, I understand what you've told me, sure. Would you like to learn more about the game rules? Yes. There will be another mundane player like yourself on a similar quest within Xanth. She will also be struggling to acquire the prize, and will also be accompanied by a companion. You may save at any time, but if you perish within the world of Xanth, you must begin the game again. Thanks, Mr. Gollum. You can just call me Grundy if you prefer. Thanks, Grundy. Tell me about Xanth. It's a magical world distinct from the world you live in. We call your world Mundania, and few are allowed to cross between it and Xanth. Most creatures residing in Xanth possess a single magic talent that they can exercise at will. Some talents are relatively insignificant, while others are devastatingly powerful. Is all that making sense? Sure. But there are other important things you must know about Xanth to win the game, Doug. Would you like to learn about them? Yeah, bone me up, buddy. A demonic presence is responsible for the nature of Xanth. Nearly all things in Xanth are magical in some way, and most magic things have names you would regard as puns. Take these punish names seriously, Doug, for they will be crucial in the success of your quest for the prize. Wow, that's cool. Thanks for the info, Grund. Do you want me to tell you anything else? Yeah. Tell me about the companions. You will select one of 4 companions on the following screen. Each of these companions is a native of Xanth with a unique talent or power. Carefully evaluate the usefulness of their various skills, as they will be crucial to you in reaching your quest. Do you understand? Sure. There are 4 prospective companions for your sojourn through Xanth. They are Jenny Elf and her cat Sammy, Shay Centaur, Nadanaga, and the demoness Metria. Okay, what about Jenny Elf and Sammy Cat? They're a team and inseparable. Jenny has the unusual talent of being able to sing a song and see into people's dreams who are in her vicinity. Sammy possesses the talent of finding the quickest path to an objective, be it geographic or conceptual. He belongs to Jenny and pays more attention to her than anyone else. Okay. Shay Centaur? A young Xanthian centaur. Centaurs, as you will see, have the head of a human and the body of a horse. This gives them great speed and strength, coupled with exacting intelligence. While many centaurs do not possess magical talents, Shay does. He can make objects lighter, making them easier to move or carry. He is an unusual wing centaur and can almost fly. Nada Naga is a princess of Naga origin. Nagas are creatures with the head of a human and the body of a serpent. This particular princess possesses the talents of transforming herself from her natural Naga form into a completely human form, as you will see her depicted in the following screen. Although she has been inducted into the adult conspiracy, she will behave as if she is not for the duration of the game. Okay. Actually, let me get some of this tea going if it's not too hot. Okay. Demoness Metria. Demoness Metria is a female demon. Demons are unique creatures in Xanth, neither living or dead. She possesses a mastery of magic exceeding your other prospective companions, but she can also be quite dangerous. She derives much pleasure from pranks and magical mischief, and she has a reputation as a seductress. Although she is vowed to serve you well in the game, beware her cunning ways. Alright. What's the adult conspiracy? Ask Nada about that. It won't be appropriate for me to discuss that topic with you. Okay. I'm done learning about the companions now. It's time I moved on. Hey, what happened to all my stuff? Certain of your items can't make the transition between your world and ours. Have no fear, they'll be here when you return. But can I take stuff I find back home? I'm afraid not, Doug. The barrier works in both directions. What do you think this big red book is for? The book is called the Compendium, and will be an invaluable reference during your travels throughout Xanth. The Compendium is a veritable tome of wisdom concerning all things about Xanth. Read it and learn all about our beautiful world. What am I supposed to do with these 3D glasses? Beats me, they're pretty cool though. They don't look like ordinary glasses at all. Okay. I guess I'm ready to pick now. No problem, Doug. I'm only doing my job. Pick well. Uh-huh. It's not going to ask me to confirm? Alright, well, let me restart. Did that completely restart? It did. Oh, whoops. Right, it is much too small for you. It fit Pia's wrists perfectly. Post-it. Read the post-it. Yep. Okay. And the light on. Going to the keychain. Take the mustard. Up the telephone ring. Who are you? What do you want? I'm gonna, you're right, I'm sorry. Yep. To the game. Sure. Is it a small painting of E.T.? Johann Sebastian Bach? Robert Schumann? Arnold Schoenberg? Giancarlo Menotti? Johann Sebastian Bach? Sergei Prokofiev, Charles Ives, rub the paper with the bracelet. Why? Why did it make it uneasy? Can I go call them? The gum strip on the back of the post-it has worn off completely, rendering the adhesive properties of it useless. Okay, but what if I want to use it to call? Ah. The recording tells you that all calls are answered in the order which they're received. Wait a little longer. 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 Okay, we'll give up and try later. The weather. The outlook for today is thunderstorms accompanied by fierce winds. Humidity is 100%. Barometric pressure is 30.442 and falling. The temperature is 49 degrees with a dew point of 43. Thank you for calling and have a safe and happy weekend. Speaking of, I have a weather command in my channel now. I wonder what happens if I try to search for the weather in Xanth. It should tell me. Yeah, no weather found for Xanth. Okay. Well, what happens if we try the weather in Boise? Broken clouds with a temperature of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Northwest, 2 miles per hour with the current humidity at 77%. What happens if I call Ed? What about Pia? Hello, who is it? It's Doug Frank. It's Doug Smith, Mr. Frank. Is Pia at home? This is the police. Oh, I'm Guy Thrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate. She is at home, growls Pia's dad, and she does not wish to speak with you, now or ever. He slams down the phone, and the line goes dead. Alright, let's get back in here. I'm going to wear the glasses. The diskette in the floppy drive. What did I do to Pia? I have no idea. Close the floppy drive, flip the power switch. Touch the screen. Ha ha ha. Look at the screen. Talk to the tiny man. What's a golem? A golem is an animated ball of cloth and twine a few inches tall. Okay, satisfied. What shoe size do you wear? I can tell you're really not in the proper state of mind to appreciate the wonders of Xanth. Come back later if you really want to play the game. Listen, Mr. Prissy. Why do you keep capitalizing game and companion? Because they're so very important to us and to yourself if you decide to play this game. Okay. I think I'm ready to make my selection. Pick wisely, young man. Xanth's a dangerous place, and the companion you pick could mean the difference between success and failure. My milk is still on. Don't lie to me. We're going to go with Nada the Naga. Nada Naga. So that she can tell us about the adult conspiracy. Not now, Doug. We're in grave danger. Give me a moment to get us out of this jam. What? Nada stands perfectly still, apparently listening for any auditory clues that might be present. Oops. Save. Start. Do you open the weighted companion? No. So I brought with me the plastic, the paper, the mustard, and my glasses. Okay. So 4 doors. So not a coupe. It's a flickering torch hanging on the cavern wall. Nada walks around the dark cavern several times, staring intently at each part of every wall, the ceiling, and the door, and floor. Okay. So, something about auditory clues, huh? If I crumple this, is she going to yell at me? Crumpling the plastic wrap produces a sound that is somewhat enjoyable. Nada looks stumped. Then, as if suddenly understanding something, she shifts her search back to the second door. Okay. Which door's the second door, huh? I said look at, not open. The door looks like an oblong coffin mounted on the wall of the cavern. It is closed. Nada slowly passes her hands over the door, and it slowly slides open. She beckons you to follow her through it. Okay. Oh. Hello, screen. Who are you? My name is Doug. What's yours? I'm Kim. I'm a mundane just like you, except I believe in magic, and it's obvious that you don't. How do you know that? Probably because you're a screen. Because you're still shaped like a screen. You won't get very far in Xanth looking like that, you know. I don't care how far I get, I'm just playing this game on a dare. All the better for me then, I'll be certain to win the prize. Say, why don't we team up and go look for this prize together? No way. You don't even believe in magic. I'm not going to saddle myself with a non-believer like you. Well, I'll see you later, Doug, unless you stay a screen, that is. In that case, you won't last long enough for me to see you again at all. So, Kim chose Jenny and Sammy the cat? Okay, you've made it to Xanth. If you want to know more about the game or the prize, I know about as much as you. I do, however, know a lot about this place. So if you have any other questions, ask away. Hey, Harley Morgan, welcome in. As Kim mentioned, you're going to be shaped like a computer screen while in Xanth. This is a result of the way you've entered Xanth in a combination with your disbelief of Xanth as a real place. You don't believe this is a real place, do you, Doug? If this is real, why am I shaped like a screen? Because you don't believe in magic and because you entered Xanth through a mundane computer screen. Now, do you believe this is all real, Doug? I'm not sure, but if pressed, I'd say no. Just as I suspected. As long as you have not suspended your disbelief, you will remain shaped as a screen. Until you believe that Xanth is a real place, and until you completely believe in the magic that exists here, you will appear to everyone here as a screen. As a screen, you will be able to perform most actions, but will be slightly impaired because of your strange shape. You will occasionally require my assistance, and this is one reason I'm here. I can also offer you advice about how to find the prize and possibly win the game. Okay, Nada. Yes, Doug? What did you do in that cave to get us out? I applied basic skills of observation to the problem at hand. The cave was clearly a first test for me rather than you. The cave was full of traps, and I feel quite gratified to have freed us. Me too. It's also a relief to know that I'm a companion to a mundane who will appreciate my talents. Can you explain your talent again? I'm a Naga. In my natural form, my body takes on the shape of a serpent with my human head. My magic talent is the ability to make my entire body appear as human. What do you think we should do now? There lives a magician in Xanth named Humphrey, who is renowned for providing adventurers like yourself with direction. If anyone in Xanth knows what this prize is or where to look for it, he does. Alright, where can we find this Humphrey? I believe there's a town nearby where we can obtain directions to the good magician's castle. Okay, let's get back to the game, Princess, even though I actually wanted to talk to you about the other thing. Do I need to read the tome to know about it, to ask her about it? Nada. Nada. Nope. Okay, sky stretches out as far as you can see. What's this entrance? Is this where she came from? It's the opening of another Xanthine cavern, probably not unlike the one you just emerged from. Can I go into it? After the hazards you've just experienced, Nada recommends that you remain out of doors. Okay. Path stretches towards a small bridge. I guess let's go. Take the path. If you could pack the entire path into your pockets, you wouldn't be mobile enough to proceed with your adventure. Alright, am I dumb? What's happening here? You can barely make out a small bridge in the distance. It spans a noisy stream. You're standing beside the crossing of two paths. A sweet smell wafts by on the wind. Uh-oh, sweet smell. Hey, One Lung Johnny, welcome in. See, that worked. Oh, man. Plants with a sweet smell. Ice cream bush? Small cool bush is related to snowball bush. The balls that form it are deliciously flavored ice cream. Okay. I wouldn't say a cough drop would probably. Fascinating bushes are relatively uncommon in Xanth. The bush has two states, a dormant and an active state. In its active state, cough drops drop from the bush to the ground. The cough drops themselves cause intense coughing fits if eaten. Okay. Shoe fly grass. Walking on the grass is only possible while barefoot. Any shoes making direct contact with it are forced uncontrollably aloft. Almost impossible to harvest, the mature plant produces a wild green-haired nymph. If wild oats are planted by a young man and watered with his own urine, the nymph will be bound to him in servitude. Okay. Brook. It's a babbling brook that occasionally babbles. Small bridge spanning the babbling brook. Fireflies. A swarm of fireflies hovers beside the babbling brook. Were there fireflies listed in here? So I think that's actually the thing. Fairies are there. It's probably not a magical thing. Hate springs, healing springs, heaven sent. Love springs, magic mirrors. Okay. The garden or forest variety tree. Marigold tree has produced small red fruit that are just within your reach. Aha. Oh, buttercups. Okay. Buttercups. Was that one of the things in here? So the joke is that young men sow their wild oats, and that's how they sow them, is that they go and they pee on them. Because this is punny. Plants. No buttercup. Okay. Smell them? You sniff the patch of buttercups, they smell buttery. Okay. Is that not the sweet smell? Oh, a log jam. Oh, Is that the sweet smell? A bunch of debris has formed a log jam within the babbling brook. One particularly large log is jammed within it. Okay. Now let's look at it first. It's a small waterfall. The waterfall is a noisy little gusher. You can't hear anything recognizable though. Okay. I mean, can I just cross the bridge? Two paths cross before you. Oh, there's the red fruit. Let's see. What does that look like? Several red cherry-shaped fruit hang from the tree above you. Okay. I'll bet you that's cherry bombs. So, do I want to unjam this? Remove the log. You pull on the log with all your might, but it is firmly lodged within the log jam. It's going to take some heavy tool to pry it loose. Alright, so let's pick some red fruit. You reach up and pick a red fruit and discover it to be a cherry bomb. Okay. Let's throw the cherry bomb at the... Doesn't give me an option to throw it at the log jam, so let's just throw it at the log. You throw the cherry bomb at the log, it disappears in a small red puff on contact. Okay. That wasn't helpful. Can I listen to the fireflies? Alright, cool. I doubt I can catch any. Oh yeah, gotta catch them with something. It does remind me. Am I still wearing these? I am. Okay. You pick another cherry bomb. So, am I wanting to go to the forest? Which way did I come from? Sheesh. Let's go this way. You head down the trail to the southwest, get very confused, and retrace your steps to the crossroads. Okay. Nada. I'm dumb. Help me. Should check out the village. I'm sure someone there can be of assistance. Okay. Throw. It's weird that I can do at the log, but not the log jam, but I could try to put the cherry bomb on the log jam. If I remove these, you carefully remove the way cool glasses, and your vision becomes colorless and blurry. Uh-huh. Interesting. You lean over and pluck a single sticky buttercup from the patch. I guess let me put these back on so I can see in colors. Go that way towards the forest and the waterfall. What is the forest? Just what you expect a forest to be, full of trees, grass, and bushes. The special silence of the forest calms you momentarily. I can't throw the cherry bombs at the fireflies? Alright, let's try going this way. You're standing in a dark, misty forest. A lone firefly buzzes from tree to tree. Nada waits. You look into the pool and see a hazy image of bodies moving about. You kneel down and study the image carefully. You recognize Kim, Jenny Elf, and Sammy Cat approaching a shoreline. Look, Jenny Elf, in the water. What is that? It is a mermaid, Kim. Don't pay any attention to him. Let's keep moving. No, I want to talk to him. But it will take too much time. I'm sure we're ahead of Doug. Don't you want to win the prize? Sure, but this will only take a few minutes. Look, he's getting out of the water. Hello, ladies. Hi, my name is Kim. I'm from Mundania. This is Jenny Elf and Sammy Cat. What's your name? Are you really a merman? Do you live in the water? What happened to your tail? Whoa, slow down. My name is Cyrus. Yes, I'm a merman, and yes, I live in the water, but changing my tail into legs is my special talent. It's kind of painful, but I can change back anytime I want to. If it hurts, then why did you do it? It's time for me to seek out a wife, but there are no eligible merwomen in this part of the water wing. The two of you looked like adventurers out on a journey, so I thought I would ask if I can walk along with you until I can find a suitable merwoman to marry. That sounds like fun. Let's get going. And while we walk, you can tell me what it's like to live in the water. Do you have both lungs and gills? Do you eat fish? Do you sleep on a waterbed? Kim seems to be quite a competent mundane, Doug. If I were you, I'd be a little worried if you really want to win the game. And Johnny Elf looks like a pretty competent companion. She seems alright, but I believe you won't find me lacking in any important way as your companion. Where would you say they are right now? From the looks of the geography, I'd say that was near the outskirts of the water wing. Is that far from here? Yes, Doug, very far. A tangle tree, that's not good. I don't want to get tangled. Alright, let's try going up here towards the waterfall. You head up the trail to the northwest. Get very confused, retrace your steps to the crossroad, okay? So I can go back. But this is the only way I can go forward. Okay. So you turn the flour over and catch the butter as it falls out. Can I spread the butter on myself? Is there a me place? Let's see in the compendium if a tangle tree was listed. Harmony tree. Ironwood, river shoe fly. Tangle trees. Long, adventitious roots hang from the branches of the mature tangle tree. The roots wrap around anything that strays into their path, capturing it and carrying it toward the tree's maw. What if I don't want to meet the tree's maw? Can I meet the tree's paw instead? Oh, I should have looked up to see what kind of springs there were, too. These springs, often disguised as love springs or regular water, cause the drinker to immediately hate the first being he sees after drinking. The hatred is all-encompassing, often compelling the victim to murder. Staring at one's reflection in the hate pool for too long after drinking can cause incurable self-loathing. Okay. Healing springs completely heal all manner of injuries except beheading. One should drink from such a spring only if necessary, since a given healing spring may exact a steep price for its benefits. Special care must also be taken to avoid drinking accidentally from another type of spring disguised as a healing spring. Right? These natural springs of water cause immediate mating between any two species who drink it from it. Many of the species of Xanth are produced of the mating of parents of two different species. Treat a love spring with extreme caution. But they don't tell me anything about, like, how to identify which is which. So that's cool. Magic mirrors are extremely rare in Xanth. Magicians may use them for a variety of magical purposes. A magic mirror can usually successfully answer a yes-no question and may also be used to view some distant place within Xanth. So I don't want to go down the path because I'm pretty sure the Tangle Tree is going to try to get me. I thought maybe the butter would help me, but I don't know how to use it. Oh, let's see. Alright, so if I just try to... Oh, okay. You're standing at the center of a small village. Nada looks hungry. It's a rock. It's a big one. It's a nice hefty rock you're proud to possess. The butter has begun to melt. Not really sure what you expect me to do with that, Doug. Me either. Headman. Hello, mundane screen and beautiful Naga princess. I am a woodwright by trade and the appointed headman of Isthmus Village. Please state your business here. I'm looking for Humphrey. Can you help me? The good magician Humphrey lives beyond the 5 regions in a big castle. The location is secret. He answers people's questions in return for 1 year of service. That's about all I know. 1 year? I hadn't planned on playing the game for that long. Maybe your Naga friend can help you out there, or perhaps the good magician might make an exception in your case. I certainly hope so. A year seems a little extreme. Woodwright, huh? How about you give me some wood right now? Alright, it's a pun. Let's go with it. That's not the way it works, screen. You bring me the wood and I make it right. Ah, okay. Tell me what's happening around these parts, Headman. The town has many problems. Our worst is the dread ship that lives at anchor in our harbor. Tell me more. The ship is a censor ship. Uh-oh. It censors what we say. Incense rising from censers aboard the vessel pervades the town, censoring and incensing us. That's a bleep of a bleep. Wow, it really is a censorship. Will you help us rid ourselves of this bleep municipal malady? Yeah, I guess, but how can I do it if you cannot? None of us in the village has been able to find a way beyond the pale that lies northeast of here. Only there... Okay. I should probably start writing some stuff down, huh? Pale northeast of Isthmus Village. Okay. Only there can the solution be found. We hope you can do what we cannot. Take this strange rusty key as a sign of our gratitude. Wandering screen. What solution? The fairy enough dwells beyond the pale and can supply you with a solution with which to douse the foul sensors aboard the ship. Can you repeat how this bleep ship affects the village? Nope, don't need. What do you think is the solution to the bleep ship, Headman? Thank you for your advice. I bid you farewell. Good luck obtaining the solution from the fairy enough. I see, so there's the ship, the sensor ship. There's a gate. I'm guessing this rusty key will help us get through that gate. There's a map. Oh, that's good. That's great. Then I don't have to remember where the F things are. Northeast? I can't go northeast. Go. There we go. Do I think there's anything else I can get here? What kind of flowers are these? Beautiful red flowers decorate the roadside dwellings and shops of Isthmus Village. The right streetlight stands as on one side of the path leading down to the dread censorship. The left streetlight, the butter has melted considerably and is more liquid than solid. Okay. I still can't spread the butter on myself. It's too hard to imagine exactly where you spread the butter on Nada. Well, I mean, only because of the adult conspiracy. Quaint cottages and shops line the village streets. Many have for sale signs on them and look vacant. I guess we keep going. You're on a barren road running between steep cliffs. Not a brush is against you. Yes, Doug? Why did she brush against me? We've got to try to find that pail the headman was talking about. Yes, a pail. Right. Let's find the pail. Right. The pail's like a bucket, right? Well, this is... I can go northeast. Boulder. The big boulder with an extremely flat surface. Just about the right size for a wooden board. The butter has become a gooey fluid mess covering your belongings. Okay. Aha, you're on a path that winds through gently rolling hills, not a weights. Well, I don't want to kick the bucket. Fill the pail with butter. As you approach the pail to put the butter in it, it jumps into the air and out of sight. Looks like the pail notices you throwing something at it and jumps out of the way, just in the nick of time. Perhaps if we were able to get far enough away, it wouldn't be able to sense its impending doom. What conclusions would you draw from that astute observation, Princess? If there was a way of hitting it without it seeing you, you might be able to get something heavy inside of it. Of course, why didn't I think of that? That's why you've been supplied with an expert companion, Doug. So... But the... You're on the path. Okay. Not a hiccups. Not a you're weird. So the pail is still there ahead of me.
Battle stations. Secrets of the Forgotten is riding up in here.
Hey, thank you very much for the raid, Secrets of the Forgotten. I'm currently having some tech issues, so some of my stuff isn't happening. Thank you very much, Dragon Gem, for providing the shout out. Castles. Ooh, that is a great game. I love Castles. That is the point and click one, right? Or not point and click. Well, a castle building game where you're set in like old, like kind of historical Britain, Wales, maybe. Trying to remember. How are you liking it? Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I am HerrBawl. Why did it not move me to the thing? Yeah, I believe that's the castle game I'm thinking of. Plan 9 from Outer Space. You know what? I didn't realize there was a game for that. Is it as interesting as the movie? I might have to look into that. We are currently playing Companions of Xanth. I like puns, but it's been a long time since I read the novel that this is kind of sort of based off of. And some of my tech stuff isn't quite working right. You know what? I'm a little low. Let me calibrate here. There. So I gotta get beyond the pale. Alright. Oh, that's funny. Who, if you can remember who made it? Because that would be possibly determinant of what sort of a game it ends up actually being. Let's see. So if I can make the pale not see me, oh yeah, definitely. Have a great one, and again, thank you very much for the raid, and I hope that you have some good dinner. Nama nama nama. Nope, okay. So that did not make it so he couldn't see me. Is it going to tell me that every time? Alright, so what can make it? I'm just going to try to... Can I just keep continuing on? Or is this just going to forever be in front of me? Okay. So yes, it's just always going through here. So, what can I do to make the pale not be able to see me? Okay. Can I drop this buttercup? Put the buttercup on the road? No. Can I get another buttercup, I wonder? I hope Jack and Jill isn't going to make me exchange your empty buttercup for a sticky new buttery one. Okay, good. Can I jump all the way straight to there? Nice. No. No, I can't. Okay. Otto, would you stop coughing and brushing against me? That's weird. Let's see. Wait, where did this butter come from? I didn't empty that one. There isn't a way to jam the butter inside of the buttercup. Can I rub the paper with the butter? I can, but apparently that's not what it wants me to do. Can I squirt the mustard onto the pail? No. Can I squirt the mustard on the paper? Alright, Nada. We have to find a way beyond the pail. If we rush it, we could grab it in time? Okay. We've got to get past the pail. Maybe we could throw things at it and weigh it down so it can't move. Which I know that if I try to do that, it just flies away. Is she going to tell me the thing again? It notices you throwing... So the way they phrase things is always very deliberate in this. Perhaps if we were able to get far enough away, wouldn't be able to sense its impending doom. Okay. If there was a way of hitting it without seeing it, you might be able to get something heavy inside of it. Okay. Can I... Well, thank you very much, Old School J. You have yourself a good time packing, and I hope you have safe travels when you get to that. And thank you very much for the lurk. Will I not be dumb about? Rusty old skeleton key the headman gave you. It's weird that it let me bring mustard. Crumple the paper. You wad the paper tied into a ball. Then you let it go. It expands a bit. Okay. Flatten it out. I can rub it on something. Is this buttercup empty? Okay. Weird. Oh yeah, I read a lot of his... I don't know if I've read all of his Xanth novels. I've read a lot of them. I've read some of his other novels as well. I really liked the Adept series. That was pretty good. I want to say something about the Space Tyrant. was a crazy series. I don't think I got all the way through that. And then he had like some one-off books, which some of them were pretty zany. Yeah, and the Incarnations of Immortality, yeah. Actually, that's probably one of my favorite series of books. How can I make this pale not see me? Or me not see it? I'm overcome by the sheerness of their sheerness. Okay. Sky. I can't put butter on the road. Oh, okay. So the butter is in the buttercup. It's just reminding me that it's there. Got it. Okay. So when I tried to rub this on the butter... No. Okay. It was just... Okay. Can't just put the paper. Don't handle the buttercup with butterfingers. Well, I was kind of worried about handling anything with butterfingers. I try to go this way. I think it just puts me back in the place right before that, because we have to do something to get past the pail. Alright. Is there anything here? Place the flattened paper on the brown. The flattened paper on the brown. What? You place the flattened paper on the brown paper.
Welcome to the Wunderwall.
Thank you very much for the follows. They are anonymous here. Unless that just said the thing. But if you'd like to say something, or shout yourself out, that is fully acceptable here. But thank you very much for the follow. You're now contractually obligated to talk about puns. Why did the alcoholic alligators go out at night? They were on a bar crawl. That wasn't even a good joke to me. Let's see. It's immediately blown away, you catch it in midair. Okay. Can I put the rock on the boulder? You put the rock on the boulder and it slips off and falls to the ground. You pick it up again and decide you need something flatter. Okay. So the paper is flat, but it immediately gets blown away. Just about the right size for a wooden board, huh? What if I get on the boulder? You could wish you could climb things and get out of the confines of the screen. Oh, right. I forgot I'm a screen because I don't believe in Xanth. I don't believe in magic. Alright, so I don't think that's helping me. Oops. Oh, you know what? Can I enter the buildings? You try to get inside the building but can't find a door or a window large enough to crawl through. Gate is locked shut. Without a key of some kind, you're not going to be able to get to it anytime. How about unlock it? With the key. You insert the key in the gate's lock and slowly turn it. You detect an audible click and remove it. Pull the gate open and the doors clang to a stop. Well, at least that's another way I can go. So let me go in there and see what I can find. Ah, well. Hopefully, if your hand is something that is temporarily borked, it gets unborked quickly or in a reasonable time. If it's not, then that sucks. But thank you very much for tuning in. Working non-stop. Nice. Well, I mean, I say nice. If that's what you like to do. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense, because Botox, like, can paralyze the muscles or paralyze the nerves. I think it's the nerves that it impacts. Standing on a log wooden pier, see a small scrap of cloth. A strand of rope is tied there. Nada studies you? Why is Nada studying me? Can I look at the sailcloth? It's hard to make out from here. Okay. Torn scrap from one of the ripped sails of the censorship. So I think I might be here a little early, but you pull on the rope length but are unable to free it from the plank it's tied to. Something heavy is weighing it down. Like an anchor? Although why would it be anchored here? Pier is constructed of wooden boards. It leads from the village to the censorship moored in the harbor. So I could go onto the censorship, but I'm assuming that I shouldn't do that first, or do that yet. So I'm going to do it. You're standing on the deck of the censorship. Nada smiles. Okay. You're unable to find your way through the fumes and past the nearest sensor. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. So I need to bring this stuff here, the solution here, to deal with it. To be able to get past that. Alright. Got a rope that's tied with something heavy. Got a cherry bomb, but it doesn't really do much. Alright, so back here to the tangle tree. I mean, I almost kind of want to drink from this tangle tree. Let's see. Hey, welcome in. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played it as well. Long time. It looks just like an ordinary forest. You know?
Welcome to the Wunderwall.
Oh, and thank you very much for follow. Ah, rubber duck coating. One of my favorite concepts. And I'm going to drink. Screens can't drink, Doug. Maybe later, if you believe. Okay. Can I swim in it? Spring's too small to swim in, especially for a rectangular screen. Oh, I mean... Alright. I'm going to touch the tangle tree so that it can kill me. Nada turns to you, irritated. Don't you know anything about Xanth, Doug? I thought tangle trees were notorious even in Mundania. One false step too near a tangle tree in your history. Sorry, Princess, I didn't know. I didn't know. Wise up, Doug. Xanth's a very dangerous place. But you weren't going to give me, like, some sort of hint or something, huh? Doug, did you notice the rope tied to one of the planks back at the pier? Yep. I think we should go back there and get it. Rope is the kind of thing that's bound to come in handy in a game. Of course, I've been incredibly careless. Yes, you have. Now, go get the rope. Good, Dougie. Well, thanks, Nada. How do I get the rope? It's heavy and tied down. Something heavy is weighing it down, okay. What could I tie the rope with? Maybe let's try climbing the rope. Wouldn't make sense to climb the rope this time. I don't think I can throw the rope. Throw the rope at the gangway. You really ought to have something before attempting to throw it. Take the rope. Okay. So, how to get the rope. The water between the ship and the dock churns slowly up and down, rocking the dread craft slowly to and fro. Constructed of wooden boards. You start to put the rock on the rope, but realize it won't do any good. Let me remove my glasses in case black and white makes a difference. I don't mean to keep opening the mustard jar. I don't seem to be able to just muck about with that specifically. I don't think buttering it up would help. What if we throw the cherry bomb at the rope? You throw the cherry bomb at the rope, it disappears in a small red puff on contact. Nope, didn't help. Put the butter on the rope. Okay. Can't place the butter back in the butter cup. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Gangway leading from the wooden pier up to the deck of the horrible censorship. Alright, Nada. You're so smart. I wonder why the rope's tied here, Nada. Not sure. Do you want me to crawl under the pier to find out? Go to it, Princess. I only wish I could slither there with you. She gonna yell at me about this? Hang on, I'll be back in a jiffy. Found this anchor tied to the end of the rope, you noticed. Perhaps you'll find these things useful in your quest for the prize. Thanks. I'm sure I will. I didn't realize your Naga form would turn out to be so useful. I'm certain this won't be the only time I come in handy, young mundane. Now please, turn away so I can return to my human form and get dressed. Okay, I'm not looking. It's alright, I'm already dressed. Oh, okay. So now I have an anchor and a rope. Nice. Alright. So... Yeah, but I can go get more if I need it. Tie the rope to the anchor? You securely tie the rope to the anchor knot are recovered, producing an effective grappling hook. Can I throw the hook at the pail? No. Okay. Alright. We have to be far enough away. Let me go get... another buttercup. And another cherry bomb. We've still got the log jam. Can I maybe... You jam the grappling hook under the log and manage to pry it loose. 10 points. Bunch of debris has formed a log jam within the babbling brook. Okay. So now I've got a log. The brook. Still babbling. White noise. Okay. Can I swim in the brook? You dip the edge of your screen into the babbling brook and decide it's too cold for a pleasant swim. Got it. It's log. Is that another bridge? Smaller bridge spanning the babbling brook. Okay. I still can't go that way though, can I? Nope. I don't have a way to catch the fireflies, I don't think. Sailcloth? No. Just before you actually put the fireflies on the log, you chicken out and keep it. There isn't enough room inside the buttercup to attempt catching one of these elusive insects. Well, since I'm here, how about you whip the buttercup back and forth through the swarm for a few seconds and catch a single bug within it. Becomes stuck within the sticky flower, unable to escape. 8 points. Alright. So now I've got a firefly and a buttercup. Got a small sticky yellow flower containing a firefly. Alright. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything else there to do. Okay. I wonder... No, don't kill. Why is that an option? You release the firefly and it immediately flies away. Okay, see, I thought maybe by having a second firefly here that it would join this one. Okay. Like maybe that one was lonely. Okay. Do we think? Do not think. Still don't have a wooden board. Got a log. Slips off, falls to the ground. Okay. I can't put that on because it immediately... Okay. The butter is still melting. And I can't get past this. Something about if I can throw something at it from far enough away. Alright, Nada. Well, because we have to get beyond the pail, and if we try to go past it, it runs away. So we need to try to weigh it down so that we can get past it. And in order to get, like, because we just can't keep going. It basically just loops around. Let's say if I try to throw this heavy rock, nice hefty rock. If I try to throw the rock at the pail, it also just runs away. And then Nada yells at me about trying to be fast. Looks like the pail noticed you throwing something at it and jumps out of the way, just in the nick of time. Perhaps if we were able to get far enough away, it wouldn't be able to sense its impending doom. The game is magical, but I don't know how to... So, it's based off of Piers Anthony novels. My character hasn't admitted yet that it's magical, or that he believes in magic. And I don't know how to force him to admit to believing it anymore. Or I don't know how to get him to admit, so that we stop being a screen. Cat. Can I rub Nada with the paper? No, okay. No. I guess let's follow the bucket back. Let's see, is there anything different here? And if I go back this way, it just takes me back here to the gap. Can we make this a skyhook? Why can't I put the grappling hook on this guy, huh? You swing the grappling hook above your head, hearing it whip through the air. Just as you're about to release it at the sky, the line gets fouled and the hook falls to the ground. You pick it up and recoil it. Okay. Just an ordinary log. So it's going to be something punny. Oh yeah, if you want to give me a hint of some kind, that is perfectly fine. And I'll probably be kicking myself afterwards. See, that's the kind of thinking that I should be doing. Let's see. Okay. So no, it did not like to put it in there either. Okay. No, that's helpful. Because again, that's the kind of thinking you gotta be using. Alright. She's giving me a hint. But I'm not understanding what she's saying. If we're able to get far enough away, it wouldn't be able to sense its impending doom. There was a way of hitting it without it seeing you. Might be able to get something heavy inside of it. So, Was there something that would make me invisible? Well, see, I'm not sure if it's the hook or if it's the rock that I want to do. Those are all good thoughts, though. Chase it and then use it, the grappling hook? Okay. I know one of these things makes things... I guess it doesn't really make a difference because I haven't run into anything yet. So... Nada looks hungry, Okay, yeah, so it runs away as soon as I do it. So... So can I throw the rock... You think long and hard, searching for a reason to throw the rock at the sky. You can't think of one. Well, I can think of one. Want me to throw the rock? You wind up preparing to hurl the rock with all your might. Suddenly you get a cramp in your neck and an uncontrollable sneezing fit. Well, okay. What about here if I throw the rock at the sky? You know, there are cliffs here. I wonder if we do it down this way instead. Excuse me. Throw. Rock at the meadows. You wind up. Heave the large stone as hard and as high as you can towards the distant meadows. It soon disappears out of sight. Okay? Okay. So I got the rock near it, but not in it. I'm going about it all wrong. Does it have something to do with about me not being able to see it? Okay. Well, let me... Involves the log. Alright. I can't throw the log from here at the meadows. Where can I put the log? Let's try this. Run away. I'm going to kick the bucket. Nope. Okay, it runs that way, though, not this way. You try to kick the bucket, but it leaps into the air as your foot approaches and lands far in the distance. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a town and people in the town, yes. Oh, right. He can make the wood right. Okay. It's a fine log you got there, Screen. What would you have me do with it? I could use a thin, flat board. Can you help? In this way, I can be of assistance. I am a humble plain man with an even humbler plane. While it is a plain plane, I believe it will do an adequate job planing your wood hunk. Is that what you desire? Yes, please help. I don't know what I'll do if I can't have that board. Consider it done. I'll be back before you know it with a narrower version of your log. So, do I just wait for him to come back? As you can plainly see, here is the plain board you plainly requested. It was a pleasure to be of service to a screen such as yourself. Thanks, sir. Alright. Now, we put the board on the boulder. You carefully place the plain board on the boulder upon which it firmly rests. That's interesting, Doug. It looks a little like a mundane abstract sculpture. I didn't realize you possessed such an artistic flair, but I still feel this sculpture needs a bit more. Yeah, I know. Put the rock on the board. Carefully place the rock in position on the board. You've produced a catapult. Yes, that gives your sculpture much more balance and a sense of ethereal lightness. I believe the various emotive structural motifs provide the viewer with a detached, yet omnipresent viewpoint framework. Genius. Pure genius. So now, if I guess... Alright, so untie that. I'm going to throw the anchor at the board. No. Okay. I can't jump on the board. I didn't click on the road to take it. Sort of. I am a screen trying to catch a pail. Okay. That still doesn't like that. Okay, falls on the ground. Alright, so... Nada, would you please whack your catapult with your naga tail? I'll be glad to slap your catapult with my naga tail, Doug. Please stand back. Yaw! Propelled by the force of Nada's mighty tail, the rock hurtles out of sight. Alright. You're on a path that winds through gently rolling hills. Nada looks hungry. Can I... The pail contains a rock. Excellent. Alright. You're on a path winding across the tops of treacherous cliffs. Nada smooths her down. So we got beyond the pail. Oh, boy. You're standing before a screen door with a blinking eye upon it. I gotta find the fairy nuff. So we got a mailbox. Not put. Look. Nope. Look at the mailbox. Thank you. It's a mailbox, just like you've got in front of your yard back in Mundania. Oh, hey, it's ice cream. Wonderful. We know those. Those are delicious. I thought they were a bush, though. Yeah. Different. Yeah, it should be bush, not the snow. Okay. Icicles. A screen door with an eye. Large eye is inset on the screen door before you. It occasionally blinks, but soon resumes its gaze upon you. Several eye-shaped clumps of ice cream lie embedded within the snow. They look delicious. I'm going to eat one. All the ice creams gesticulate wildly in the direction of the lone scream on the right side of the path nearest to you. The direction of the lone scream on the right side of the path nearest to you. This one? There's not a lone scream. Icicles are long and pointy and probably pretty cold. Yeah. None of these ice creams have a different thing. See, garden variety snow with balls of ice cream embedded within it. Okay, they don't look any different to me. Can I cannot let you pass until you've been properly ice screened. You know I'm an ice screen too. Please allow me to pass. Not until I screen you. I ice screen you. Only after you've been properly screened will you be permitted to pass screen. Don't you feel just a little vulnerable up there on that screen? Ha! Your meager attempts at intimidation bounce off my screen and hit you in the face. Vulnerable? I don't even know the meaning of the word. I've never been screened by an eye on a screen door. Well, you have now, mundane dolt. Why am I wasting my time with you? Let's see. Because you're in a generally good mood and wish to do a good deed? I am not in a good mood right now, and when I am, I still have no interest in the affairs of mundanes, let alone mundane screens. Sure, is there anything in there, or are you the flat 2D sort of eye? Flat, yes, and rather two-dimensional now that you mention it. I've thought of another reason you should listen to me. Sure. Okay. A few things are bothering me about you. Name one. You whine a little? Mm-hmm. Not used to eyes? Nah. Stare. I think you should blink more often. You seem a little stiff. Okay. I don't want to say I'm going to poke him. Talking to yourself screen, I cannot properly screen a self-absorber screen. Sure. That kind of talk will get you nowhere with the Ice Queen for whom I screen. Ice Queen? I don't see any Ice Queen. The Ice Queen resides behind these walls, screen, preening, and making her devious Ice Queenish plans. State your purpose here or be off. The Ice Queen has no time for idling screens. She's already got all the idle screens she needs, huh? Your impertinence is testing my patience, wandering screen. State your purpose here or be gone. Fine. We seek the Fairy Nuff. Do you know where we might find her? The she you are referring to as a he, Mr. Nuff, resides in a booth within the fair at the end of the fairway beyond the Ice Queen's abode. Why do you seek the Fairy Nuff? I was told that he might help find a certain solution. Yeah, right? A solution, huh? A solution to what? The people of Isthmus Village have been beset by a terrible malady. A censer ship lies at anchor at the village's harbor, emitting a noxious incense that censors their speech and incenses them. I have been informed by reliable sources that the Fairy Nuff has a solution that will douse the censors aboard this dread vessel. Then you may proceed, Screen. Good luck on your admirable quest. Let's see. You open the mailbox and discover that it contains a white envelope. You move the envelope from the box. Fair enough. Care of Ice Queen Crone, Ice House. Okay. Do I open the envelope? You rip open the sealed envelope and discover a letter. Fair enough. We are beset by a terrible censorship that lies at anchor in the harbor and refuses to leave. Terrible incense rising from the ship, censoring every bleep bleep thing we say and incensing us. Please help us. Come quick. Signed, Headman, Isthmus Village. Okay. I'm going to knock on the door. You rap several times on the wooden door and then stand frozen several minutes in a meditative trance. You throw open the wooden door, revealing a surprising fairway. So much for the Ice Queen. I would imagine that Piers Anthony novels, especially the Xanth ones, would indeed be a nightmare to translate out of English. You're on a fairway of a strange golf course, not a weight. Okay, there's a tee, some sand traps, a putting green, scaffolding. Oh, okay. The door. The fair. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Alright. You lean down and pick up the tee from the grass. They're definitely sand traps. Golf must be bigger on these parts. Look at all the sand that's been trapped. Black green lies at the distant end of the fairway beside a bunch of booths. It's hard to make out much more from here. Okay. You're standing on a golf green before a fair, not a weights. An egg? It's an egg of some sort, ovate and otherwise uninteresting. It's in a cup on the golf green. You remove the egg from the cup and roll it around in your hand. Is there anything in the cup? It's currently empty. Okay. Clown booth. Clown booth seems to be in the business of selling balloons. A witch booth. As you study the witch booth, you lose track of which booth you are looking at. Colorful sign simply announces the fair that lies beyond. Various booths line the sides of a walkway through the center of the fair. Can I talk to the clown booth? Clown ignores you, his interest consumed with his balloons. Okay. You're standing before the booth of the Fairy Nuff. An unfurled banner with the words Fairy Nuff embroidered on it. Nuff's junk? Ooh. A blackboard, a wand. Various complex equations are scribbled on the blackboard behind the Fairy Nuff. They are all unintelligible to you. What do you want? Wandering screen and strange Naga person? Let's see. The head man of Isthmus Village has sent us to obtain a solution. You did, Diddy. What kind of solution were you looking for? Screen? Isthmus Village is troubled by a ship that lies in its harbor censoring the speech of the villagers. We were hoping you could help. A censorship? That sounds serious. How many censors are set upon the deck of the censorship? I think just 2. Ah, this is indeed a foul ship. I know it well. There is only one known solution to such a censorship. Prepare the solution by following this recipe, okay? Come back when you've properly made it. I will instruct you further upon your return should you succeed. Good luck. Fair Enough tosses you a tattered piece of paper. Fair enough solution. Mix 2 dashes of ice cream. Okay. 2 dashes ice cream. Dash of butter. Mix vigorously. 3 pints of fresh water. Okay. I need to find fresh water. 2 cough drops. A firefly. Okay. Let's see. Already got that. I know where to get that. A large egg. I believe I have that. And mix thoroughly. Really digging this music. Add a fragment of the object upon which the solution will be applied and mix again. Okay. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get a fragment of a sensor. Maybe the smoke? Excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to have to continue on until I find water. Fresh water, specifically. And how to get those ice creams. Beakers, test tubes, and flasks are arrayed upon the fairy's table, bubbling and smoking towards some unknown purpose. Okay. I can drink, shake, or pour, huh? Yeah, I don't think so. What is this? Oh, right, the tea. Aha, right. Because it's an actual tea. Wooden peg with a flattened top, giving it the shape of the letter T. Let's see. Gonna need something to mix all the ingredients in. How about that pail we left on the road? You left on the road? Okay. I'm also gonna have to figure out how to get pints. Can I take the cup? No. So I gotta find the cough drop bush. And just make sure I'm not missing here. I did not pick up the pail. I mean, I can go back and get it. I'm gonna have to go back and get the ice cream anyways. Fair, pudding green, sand traps. Okay. Can I take... All the screens gesticulate wildly in the direction of the lone screen on the right side of the path nearest to you. You crouch down and carefully scoop up the nearest piece of ice cream, okay? But didn't it say I needed 2 dashes of ice cream? One ice cream at a time is all you can manage? Okay, I see. I kind of want to take... Take the pail. You reach down and pick up the pail by its metal handle. Once it's in your possession, you remove the rock you so cleverly put there. The ice cream has disappeared from sight, melting totally away. Okay, so does that mean I'm going to have to do that fast, or can I... Or I need to go get butter, too? I still need to find fresh water, maybe from the thing. Take the ice cream. Put the ice cream in the pail. Take the ice cream. Put the ice cream in the pail. Now I gotta go get the dash of butter. Okay. I'm a Barbie girl. Okay. Empty the buttercup. Pick a buttercup. Put the butter in the jail. Right. Empty the buttercup. Butter in the pail. How am I supposed to mix it? No. It says mix vigorously. Do I... No. Catch a firefly. Alright. 3 pints of fresh water, 2 cough drops. Firefly at a large 8. I still haven't found cough drops that I know of. Nada? Let's see, you've collected 2 dashes of ice cream and a dash of butter. You still need 3 pints of water, an egg, 2 cough drops, something from the censorship, and a firefly. Oh, just something from the censorship. Okay. Fill the pail with the brook. Fill the pail in the babbling brook and collect about 2 cups of water in it. Boy, I hope that's the same thing as... And a pint of water. You still need 2 pints of water. Okay. Yeah. Still need an egg, 2 cards. I mean, do I have to actually do it in the order it said, or can I just have... Or is it going to yell at me if I tried? Crack the egg on the inside of the pail and its content drips to the bottom. Okay, so 2 cough drops, something from the censorship, the firefly. Alright, so... You squirt the firefly out of the flower into the pail. Okay. So were there cough drop bushes somewhere that I just didn't see? Fascinating bushes are relatively uncommon in Xanth. Dormant or active state. In its active state, cough drops drop from the bush to the ground. Okay, but again, this compendium didn't tell us where to find things. I can see you need some help with your recipe, Doug. I do. I've never been a very good cook. What? Okay. Thanks. Alright. So... cherry bombs. I still can't wander around those other crossroads. Oh, I never looked at this bush. This is a cough drop bush, Doug. Apparently it's in its active period. When they're active, these bushes cough and drop cough drops at regular intervals. Oh, really, Doug? And you better start taking this place seriously or else. Or else what? Or else your time here will be limited and you'll return home without the prize. Yow, I guess I'd better get with the program. Look, I didn't ask to be assigned to you. You picked me. And for better or worse, you're stuck with me. Heed my advice or you'll most certainly blunder into peril in this place. So... how do I make it cough? Can I throw the cherry bomb at it? Wait, what drop? You hear a cough. A drop falls from the bush into the spring, making a small splash. Okay, so it dropped onto the spring. So do I need to cover the spring? If you were to put the brown paper in the spring, you might lose it, right? Maybe the sailcloth. No. Pick the drop bush. Find nothing to pick, right? Shake it. Shaking the bush isn't going to free any of the cough drops inside, Doug. You have to wait for them to drop. Oh. Foul scent emanates from the spring. It's clearly not the fresh water the recipe calls for. You hear a cough. Drop falls from the bush into the spring, making a small splash. Right? So I've got to... I know how to make a cough. To get the cough drops. How do I get the cough drops before they fall into the spring? Let me go back and get a cherry bomb while I'm considering. I can't tie the sailcloth around the bush. Let's see. Well, it's nice that it doesn't let me do stuff that I can't do. All right. So, do I need something? You know what? I'm gonna go to the ship and try to get a piece of the ship first. Smoke billows from both of them. Okay. You hear the hissing of whatever's burning within the sensors and incensing the villager. Okay. Smoke billows from 2 sensors aboard the dread vessel. Can I fill the pail with the smoke? Okay, that would be no. I'm assuming it's not considering the rope or the hook to be part of the ship. The anchor is an ingredient. Okay, that's what I thought. Rope is an ingredient. Okay. Take the smoke. You don't have an adequate utensil for the collection of sensor smoke. Assuming the T was also not part of it. Okay. Ocean censorship. When you walk on. Hey, Mac. Welcome in. Oh yeah, cyclones. So, I don't seem to be able to get anything off of this part. I can't go further, right? What happens if I do this? If I throw the hook at the censorship, there's no way you could throw the hook all the way from here to the censorship. It's just right there. I could definitely throw a hook that far. Can I take the gangway? No. No. Okay. What about from here? How are you doing, Mac? I'm semi-done. I have moments of cleverness. What exactly did you intend to place the grappling hook? Just anywhere. Just give me a piece of it. Throw the hook at the sensor? No. I can't take a sensor, right? No. Good. Chillin's the way to be. I was working the day before Christmas, and then the day of Christmas I thought I was going to have to do my normal 12-hour shift, but one of my counterparts came in, so I was able to take most of yesterday off to spend with Dragon Gym. We watched Red 1. It was pretty good. Okay, so I need to catch cough drops from that bush when it coughs. I need to get something from the censorship. But I can't. Okay, so here it's just censorship. There's not like some small tiny pixel somewhere it doesn't appear. Okay. Nada. If I talk to you, are you just going to tell me? Yeah. You gotta get cough drops. Excuse me, Nada? Yeah, 2 cough drops. Something from the censorship. Headsman. Oh, I'm getting glitchy again, too. Accomplished a lot, but I haven't doused the foul bowls yet. I don't see what that's going to help us in the present. Alright, so let me save.